Good morning and welcome to the News Hour. I am Sana Fazli.
And I am Shoaib Ahmed Khan.
A look at the headlines. National Green Tribunal finds Delhi government for failing to submit status report on Yamuna.
FSSAI launches mobile food testing labs.
As private cabs flout norms, city taxis likely to replace them.
And country's first ever trans woman beauty pageant recently held in Gurugram.
Now the news in detail. Delhi government has yet again failed to submit the status report on Yamuna's restoration. Taking a strong notice, NGT has now imposed a fine of Rs 50,000 on Delhi government for violating the deadline. More in this report.
Pollution in the Yamuna continues to remain a problem for Delhi. The National Green Tribunal fined the Delhi and the central government Rs 50,000 each for failing to submit status reports on the river's restoration. The NGT has now asked for the report to be submitted by September 4 this year. The Maili Se Nirmal Yamuna scheme was initiated last year at the directions of the NGT. Phase 1 of the project was to be completed by 2017. Open defecation and dumping of effluents in the river was banned under the scheme. Researcher at TERI says that efforts to clean the river are still lacking.
If you go by the recent regulations that government has come up, is that they are going to establish somewhere 23 STPs that are sewage treatment plants to clean Yamuna. But as of now, there hasn't been much of a concern from the concerned ministries.
In 2015, the Delhi government promised to clean the Yamuna within 5 years. But residents say there has been no improvement.
MCD वाले जो हैं MCD वाले सारी गंदगी उठा रहे हैं, पूरे ओखला की गंदगी उठा रहे हैं और गाड़ियां ले जा रहे हैं और जमुना में पलट दे रहे हैं.
80% of the river's pollution load comes from the stretch between Wazirabad and Okhla. Delhi's former water minister briefed the Converge on various initiatives to clean the Yamuna.
दिल्ली में नालों को यमुना में गिरने से पहले ट्रीट किया जाएगा, साफ़ किया जाएगा ताकि यमुना साफ़ हो सके. उसके तहत कई प्रोग्राम होने थे, जैसे इंटरसेप्टर का काम होना था. जो बाहर जो नाले हैं छोटे छोटे कॉलोनी से जो आ रहे हैं उनको बाहर ही कैच करके और इंटरसेप्टर के थ्रू उसे STPs तक ले आए.
Various schemes enacted for restoring the river have not made any significant impact. As long as there is an absence of dedicated efforts to clean the river, the Yamuna will continue to flow in its present state. This is Priyali Chandra reporting with the crew for the Converge.
To keep a check on food quality, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India has launched 9 mobile food testing labs. More from our correspondent.
Consumers will soon be able to test food items for adulteration at their doorsteps. In August this year, the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India flagged off 9 mobile food testing labs for 8 states. These labs are multi-purpose vehicles equipped for instant testing of daily use commodities. Tests can be conducted on milk, edible oil, pulses, spices and other food items to check for common adulterants. Officials say that mobile testing vans will provide a citizen-friendly approach to food safety programs.
We are basically commissioning 62 such mobile food safety labs which will go around the country in different states, in different towns and cities. And through these labs, people can get more than 50 simple tests conducted.
If adulteration in the sample exceeds permissible limits, then food safety officers in the respective states will send the sample to FSSAI labs for further examination. Experts at the International Food Policy Research Institute welcome the move, but they feel that it will face challenges at the implementation level.
Any testing is useful, any audit process is useful only if it is credible to the both parties. So to the retailers, there should not be any unusual punishments. To the consumers, they should trust that, okay, if someone is tested and certified, then he or she is selling something better than what is out there on the street. So that level of credibility is absolutely essential, otherwise this will be an effort in vain.
Though FSSAI has provided manuals for the test, vendors are not convinced about its accuracy.
कंज्यूमर पार्ट पे तो ठीक है, आपको किसी प्रोडक्ट को एडल्ट्रेशन आइडेंटिफाई करना है, बट अगर उसकी डिटेल एनालिसिस करना हो वो पॉसिबल नहीं.
Many consumers, however, appreciate the move, but feel the awareness about such initiatives is lacking.
ये एक बहुत अच्छा मूव है, होना चाहिए, पर इससे पहले आजकल जैसे माहौल देख रहे हो, एक अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम भी होना चाहिए एरिया में या लोकल्स को कि ऐसा ऐसा मूव चल रहा है.
Reports from international agencies such as the Food and Agricultural Organization reveal that consumers, especially in developing countries such as India, are exposed to willful adulteration. FSSAI's mobile testing labs will give consumers a stake in food safety, but questions like low citizen participation and awareness need to be addressed first. This is Nabila and crew for The Converge.
Time for a short break. Stay tuned for more news update.
कितना अच्छा अपना जहां, कितना अच्छा अपना जहां, सुंदर रखना हम सबका काम.
देखो कितना आसान है अपने हाथों को साफ रखना. खाना खाने से पहले हाथ साबुन से ही धोना.
तो आओ करें निर्मल भारत का निर्माण.
Welcome back after the break. Shared cabs in Delhi may soon be off the roads for violating the Motor Vehicles Act. The Delhi government is now planning to replace them with the city taxi service. More in this report. The shared cabs of Ola and Uber came with the promise of affordability. But sharing a ride at times becomes inconvenient. Some commuters of the shared cabs also complain of being charged more than what they were told before boarding the cab.
तो ऐसे हुआ है कि हम कोई 50 रुपये या 100 रुपये की करवाते हैं तो उसके चार्जेस डबल हुए पड़े होते हैं, तो हमें डबल पे करना पड़ता है.
Cabs come under contract carriage, a motor vehicle carrying passengers on hire basis. According to the Motor Vehicles Act, the hired vehicle cannot stop to pick or drop any other passenger.
हमें इसलिए प्रॉब्लम होती है क्योंकि राइडर हमारे साथ कुछ एडजस्ट नहीं कर पाते. वो कुछ बहुत ज़्यादा अपनी करते हैं और अपनी लोकेशन को लेके प्रॉब्लम, अपनी लोकेशन करेक्ट नहीं डाल पाते हैं और हमको फिर बोलते हैं कि हम आपकी कंप्लेंट कर देंगे.
The drivers also say that the number of bookings for shared cabs is reduced. On the other side, the Delhi government is trying to come up with a city-based taxi scheme to benefit commuters.
जितने भी टैक्सीज़ हैं इनको एक स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मेट में डाल दिया जाए. इकोनॉमी टैक्सीज एंड लग्जरी टैक्सीज. तो शेयरिंग का भी उसमें वी आर ट्राइंग टू वर्क आउट हाउ बेस्ट वी कैन एडजस्ट द एंटायर accommodate the sharing schemes under the Motor Vehicle Act.
While the shared cab services are still running in Delhi, they may soon face a ban owing to the violation of Motor Vehicles Act. Like authorities, even some commuters are also not happy with the shared services here. This is Sana Fazli with the crew for The Converge.
A beauty pageant for trans women was recently held in Gurugram. The first of its kind event in India hosted 16 participants. Here, more glimpse of the event.
Miss Trans Queen India debuted with a boom in Gurugram. Fashion enthusiasts from across India came for the beauty pageant dedicated for the transgender community. This one-of-its-kind event was organized by Reena Rai, founder of Suhani Dreamcatchers Private Limited. In an interview with The Converge, this is what she had to say.
3 winners चुने गए हैं जिन्हें मैं इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे भेजूंगी. बट मेरे 3 winners के साथ मेरे 13 जो और contestants हैं, I'm not gonna leave them like this, you know. I have a plan for them also.
The 16 participants were rigorously trained by grooming mentors after auditioning 1,500 trans women from across the country. Avleen Coker, a fashion expert, was among the jury members who trained the contestants for the pageant.
We wanted to pass the message that transgenders are not only something to be looked upon and laugh. We can laugh with them, but we can't laugh on them. So that was the message. इन लोगों ने अपने कपड़े दिखाए, कॉस्ट्यूम्स दिखाए, हम लोग इनको कोशिश करते कि इन कॉस्ट्यूम को अपने इस तरह प्रेजेंट करना है. इट वाज देयर रीजनल कॉस्ट्यूम्स. सो अगर आप लोगों ने ये शो देखा हो तो आप देखते कि किस तरह इन लोगों ने बहुत बहुत पैसा खर्च करके अपने कॉस्ट्यूम्स बनाए थे.
After 4 nail-biting rounds, Nitisha Biswas was declared the first ever Miss Trans Queen India. She was crowned by Miss Transsexual International Leticia Felicia Ravina. The winner Nitisha will represent India for Miss International Queen in Thailand in March 2018. With all eyes on her, fingers crossed that she brings the crown home.
Some news from the entertainment world. Rajkumar Rao starrer Newton is India's official entry in the Oscars this year.
उधर कार्ड वाले वोटिंग मशीन एक खिलौने जैसा है, जो पसंद आए अच्छा लगे वो बटन दबा दो. अरे क्या बकवास कर रहे हैं आप? ये खिलौना नहीं है वोटिंग मशीन. आप चुप रहिए.
इंडियन इलेक्शन यानी भारत
Termed as a charming satire on the dance of democracy, Newton is about an honest and enthusiastic Nutan Kumar. Nutan, who changes his name to Newton, is sent to Maoist Bastar to conduct free and fair elections.
Newton believes in the power of democracy, but to see if idealism is supported by realism, watch the movie. A look at the headlines before we end the bulletin.
National Green Tribunal finds Delhi government for failing to submit status report on Yamuna.
FSSAI launches mobile food testing labs.
As private cabs flout norms, city taxis likely to replace them.
And country's first ever trans woman beauty pageant held in Gurugram.
That's all from us. For more news, log on to theconverge.in.
Thank you. Have a nice day.